Music channel. Okay. Are we ready to go, or we're?
I think
If
so.
you are, just give me the lead.
Ah, of course. There you go.
Alrighty. So, hello everyone.
Hello.
Is there anybody new that's never not run with me before here?
Yeah, me.
You have. Okay. Well, I am Kelvar. I am Madam's found me. I guess I commented on her channel once, and she found me. I'm a raid leader for the NotTonight Guild. I'm an officer in that guild, and we run trials for beginner to intermediate players 7 days a week. So
Yep.
she asked me if I would help out by leading runs on Sunday afternoons and teaching people the one or two things I've learned about this game. So um, I just want to say, as a congratulations, you guys may or may not know, Jinx is also a member of my guild.
Yep.
We got her her first two veteran trial clears this week. We
Oh,
got her a veteran Sunspire clear last night or Friday night, and a veteran Sanctum Ophidia clear, and she was also healing in a veteran Cloud Rest for me last night. We didn't clear her, but she's been in 3 vet trials in the space of a week. Her first 3,
I'm
so I think
jealous.
she's worked very hard, and she's worked very hard to get there, and I just want to congratulate her on her progress.
Congrats,
I've lost 10
Jinx.
pounds since doing trials with Kelvar.
Oh, it's a good.
Sweating it off, huh?
I'm gonna give that a try.
Like, this trial is a little different than the trials than any other trials. So for you new people, so I'm going to stop from it. This fight takes a long time to explain the mechanics. Actually, longer than the mechanics actually are. So first thing I want to know is how many of you type an M in group chat if you are melee.
It's a DP.
If you're melee on a melee DPS tune. So you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4. That's not too bad. Okay. All right. So give me a moment. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to explain what the chart means a little bit later. But in the trial info, there is a nice little diagram for the final boss. So you'll see numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you guys will take a look at that. Let me see. Because I'm just jotting something. I'm just jotting down the melee people. Because those numbers actually mean something. Madams.
Yeah, I'm a range DPS.
Range is fine. I just need to know. I just need to know range melee specifically.
Are we doing
Because it makes it
I'm set up to do either with this character.
okay. Yeah. So those numbers represent lanes. That's T5. Just okay. So those numbers represent lanes, and when we get to the final boss, each of you are going to be assigned a lane, and the number that you're assigned to, will, I need to. It helps if I know if you're melee, because it will help me decide what lane to put you in. Okay, I'm going to be in. I'm going to be in lane 4. Okay, and then. All right, so just bear with me for 1 second. And give me 1 second. For what? Hmm? All right. Sorry about that. My son was at the door.
No problem.
I'm just jotting down a couple things real quick. Usually when we do this, when I set this trial up in our guild, I'll have it'll be written down in Discord what those assignments are. So I'm just writing them down manually. Adams. I'm missing somebody.
My voice for everybody.
Okay. Um. I'm missing somebody. Okay, so Madams. So I'm going to read off these numbers. I have Madams is going to be in lane 1. Lero will be in lane 2. Will Scarlet lane 3. Myself in lane 4. KRF in lane 5. RFO in lane 7. And Tesla 65 in lane 8. It's because I have 3 tanks. That's why. So too many tunes. Sorry, Hawk. Hawk, you're marked as a DPS. I mean, you're marked as a tank. So I'm going to put you in lane 6.
Oh, wait a sec. I'll fix that up.
Okay.
I usually been fake tanking on this one.
Okay. Okay. All
It's
right.
a
I'll go over
trial
more
that we're
detail when
in.
we get there.
12
But I just
people
wanted
in
to
a trial.
have that thought about.
Hey,
Like a
yeah.
raid in
it's generally-
WoW.
Yeah, because it does make it harder or easier if you're melee. Based on
There's
where
a
it
lot
puts
more
you, so,
mechanics in a trial.
I just wanted to do that real quick. All right. Okay. So if we're ready, let's go upstairs. We're going to go upstairs and knock on the door. Trial can be very quick or it can be very long, depending on. It is somewhat, especially the final boss. It is somewhat mechanic heavy. Not that you have to do a whole lot of things for the mechanics, but just lots of stuff going on. There's a better way to putting it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through. And we're going to go through this hallway, and then we're going to go up the stairs to the left.
No, she's a dual wield. I told you I was
so this
trying
is the
something
first
out on
boss.
the
His
other
name
two.
is Lopez. You'll hear him often crying during the fight that none of us are really wanted. Or you're not wanted. None of us are wanted.
But now I've got to be quiet and listen.
Hopefully you guys can help him make him feel at home, because I feel he sounds like he's always a bit lost. Anyway, okay. So who would like to be the main tank, and who would like to be the off tank?
I pick main tank.
Okay, so Sarah, you'll be the main tank, and then you'll be the off tank. All right. So, I find it very helpful for this fight if you have shield charge available for this fight on your sword and board line. Would you happen to have that available
Really?
to slot?
Yes, I have it constantly.
Okay. Because he tends to run around. Yeah, this boss runs in. Okay, so Lotus runs. He's going to run. So if you see that octagon that he's standing on right now, so I'm going to pretend this is the octagon over here. So, so he's going to jump from, he's going to be on this side of the octagon, and he's going to zap, and he's going to go over here to this side of the octagon, and he's going to zap again. He's going to go to this side of the octagon, and he's going to randomly go to one of these 3 corner sides of the octagon. That makes sense?
Yep.
Or have you seen it
He's
before?
on the outside.
Yeah, he's always on the outside of the octagon. Yeah, he's just going to zap and disappear. He's going to be like up here, talking trash, or he's going to be over here talking, and then he's going to zap himself. He's going to leave a big AoE on the ground when he does it. He's going to be over here talking trash, and then he'll zap himself periodically during the fight. So as the main tank, what you want to do, you have to chase him around. He's not gonna come to you. He's not gonna go anywhere. You have to chase him down, and then you have to chase him and turn him down, turn him around. It's one of the very few times I will ever tell you to chase the boss. But you have to, because you can even if you taunt him, he's not coming to you. So he's just going to run around to those three areas of the 3 areas. So all you need to really do, he doesn't really hit very hard. He doesn't do anything really special. So he's not going to one-shot you or anything. So just make sure, just follow him around, stay out of the AoEs as the main tank. So periodically during the fight, you'll see those 2, if you look directly in front of where I'm looking, you'll see those 2 those 2 I guess statue-like ads that are directly in front of them or to the side of them. So you see that, Timothy? Those two statuettes things?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So they're going to become live periodically during the fight. So what I'd like you to do, you see this little circular wall thing here on this side? Like you see where he's facing now, like he's just turned away, that back wall thing?
Yeah.
To his back?
Kinda
When they come to life, I want you to just bring them to that wall. Just bring them to that wall so we can just DPS them down.
Okay.
Just range taunt them, just bring them over to that wall. They're just going to go inactive and they're just going to stay there. So they're just going to come to life periodically. And you just have to put a taunt on them so they don't go wandering off. And then we'll DPS them back down and, rinse, repeat. Make sense?
Yep.
All right, so the boss himself, he has 2 main mechanics that you have to watch out for. You have to really deal with both of them. He has one mechanic called the File Blast. See, it's a conal. He's going to pick a random person, and he's going to aim it at that person. If you are that person, what you want to do is stop, stand still, block. Okay? If you are the person that's targeted, and if that's targeted, you stop. Basically, it hurts the person that's targeted. It does massive damage to the people who are not targeted. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the people who are not targeted have to get out of the conal. So the person who has the conal has to stop, stay still, because if the person who moves around with the conal, you're just going to kill your neighbors. Does that make sense? So if you get targeted, stop. I have an add-on that'll tell me who's targeted, so I'll try to call that out. But if you get targeted with the Foul Blast, it's very important. Stop, don't move, block, and then wait it out. That makes sense?
Yes.
All right. Very, very important, because you will wipe people if you don't do that. Doesn't hurt as much on normal, but you still will kill everybody if you don't. If you move around. The second mechanic is called Soul Stain Corruption. He will stop. He'll raise his hand. He'll raise his left hand in the air, and he'll start spouting off AOE's at everybody in the group. That has to be bashed or interrupted ASAP. You could take about 2 or 3 hits on normal, or you're dead. And so if it's not interrupted and it's not bashed, everyone will die. That makes sense? So typically, if you're ranged DPS on this fight, you like to run Crushing Shock. I run Crushing Shock as part of my rotation, so I will usually have it interrupted. Or the tank can bash him. But you have to be, because he's going to jump somewhere and then start doing it. So he's really annoying. He's very annoying with that mechanic. So isn't that nice of him?
Yeah.
All right. And then all we're going to do as a group, we're just going to, as a group, settle in this little octagon that he's walking around. And then we're just going to rotate and DPS him wherever he goes. When the ads come up, the ads are a priority. Just turn and burn down the ads. The ads, it's not really a big deal normal. I don't think you really have to worry about it normal. But his ads like to do this takeoff, like the rocket ship takeoff mechanic, where they lift themselves into the air. Just get out of that. They leave an AoE on the ground. Just get out of that, because it will kill you if it's on veteran. All right. So, any questions about the fight especially from our new people?
I think so.
All right. All right. Well then, tanks, when you're ready, we can get this started.
Make sure you've eaten and your weapons are charged.
And healers, you just want to be yourself evenly spaced throughout the group. There's no special spacing requirements. Okay. Periodically during the fight, you're going to need to purge. I'll call it if you're not running Purge Tracker. Okay, Defile Blast on Will Scarlet. Don't move. We need a purge. Okay, ads are up. Okay, he did his Defile. Take him
Okay.
back here. Bring him back here where I'm standing, if you can. We need a purge if you can. Okay. Everybody
Okay,
focus
got
the
you.
ads. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. Right where they are. Okay, you see that little takeoff mechanic? Get out of the. That's Madams is Defiled. Don't move.
Oh,
Okay, the Defiled is over. Okay, he needs to be interrupted. I got him. Okay, finish off that
I'm
last
dead
ad.
again.
All right, if you can get reses, guys.
Yeah.
Try to
Onto
find your
it.
neighbor. Find your neighbor and res. Okay. All right, now where did he go? Okay, there he goes. Okay, he's got the Defile Blast on Hawk. We need a purge.
You ready
Okay,
for
he-
Warhorn?
You can Warhorn whenever you're ready. I'm not paying attention to it. Okay, and then
Oh, I'm down.
let's get Will Scarlet up.
Yep, get him up.
Okay, I just bashed him. Okay, blast on KRF. Don't move.
Will.
Everybody
No,
but
get-
KRF. Everybody, if you're
Can you
KRF,
stay
don't
one
move.
time?
Roll straight out
move.
of it, Will.
Okay, ads are up.
Alright.
Everybody on the ads.
Okay.
Everybody on the ads.
All out, Will.
Everybody on the ads. Watch out for the takeoff maneuver. Blast on Defile Blast on KRF. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. All right, finish off the ads. He needs to be bashed. Very good. And let's get our foe up. Okay, where did he go? Okay.
Right under the dude's feet.
Right under him, yeah.
Okay. Okay, where's our foe?
Hey,
Good.
Underneath him.
Okay. Okay. He needs to
He's
be
still
bashed.
down.
Bash the boss. Is he under the ad or something?
oh, I'm down.
Not anymore.
I got him up and then I killed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Ads are back up. We need to focus the ads and interrupt the boss. Bash the boss.
Oh, down
Barrier.
again.
Dodge roll out of the when you get up,
Up.
Alba.
Hawksbane has the Defile Blast. Don't move.
I'm down.
Okay, I'm resing Madams.
I'm resting Halba.
If you're up, just focus the ads. Watch out for the takeoff thing. Bash the boss. Bash the boss.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm still down.
Okay, okay, very good. Everybody, okay, back to the boss now. We need a purge. Take him a little farther away from the octagon, so when he drops his AoE, it doesn't hit the octagon. That's where we're standing.
You should be able to
Parameter?
get it. There's resurrection pending after it, but don't
Yeah.
get up yet.
Yeah, I don't see any key that I can press at this
Oh.
point.
I res.
Hit
I did
escape.
res you.
Hit escape.
Yeah.
Hit escape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
and then
okay.
dodge roll out. You'll be in
Yep.
the pink stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
now I got it. Okay.
Okay, ads are up. Everybody focus the ads. Saramithra needs a purge. Tank needs a purge. Watch the takeoff. Watch that takeoff. Alright, finish off the ads. Blast on Madams. Don't move, Madams. Don't move, Madams. Okay. Alright, very good. Now-
Get rid of
now-
the scroll thing.
Now on that, it takes all of 1 second for you to wipe the group if you move.
Oh,
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 wow.
oh.
I mean, when I say don't, like, seriously, I
Yeah,
may
don't
sound like
move.
very excited. Yes, really, just don't.
Oh, yeah.
You have, yes. Like I said, it does massive damage to the person who's not targeted.
Your brain
The person
tells
who-
you you're in this AoE, get out of there. you
Yes.
know?
It's very, yes. Well, if you're not the one targeted, yes, get the heck out. If you're the one, if
Right.
you are the one targeted, you have to stop. You have to. This is one of these. And there's a book right here called Evaluation of Saint Lopez. If you've never read it, I'm personally not interested in reading anything from here, but some people might find it and want to add it to their library.
Kelvar, was the purge triggered by the green poison?
Yes. I think there's another book around here somewhere. I've read them, so it doesn't show up on my
Right,
map.
and
Yeah, can't see it. I'll wait for
It's
the
right
movie
down
to
here.
come.
Yeah.
there, jump.
Yeah, there should be 2 books up here.
There it is.
Okay. All right. Now where is Mr. Films? Okay. So this is the second boss, Mr. Films. This fight really sucks on that. That's all I have to say. All right. All right. So Mr. Filmsy boy. Okay. So, if I can do this without pulling him, you see that little circular thing that's going up there, that little pipe thing that's going up there, Jinx, and that pipe thing, that little half circle segment. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna have one here one healer's gonna start off on the right on this side. You're gonna start off with that little. You're gonna start off on there, with your back on the wall.
Okay.
With the light. Okay.
Yeah. So you see where that little light is here. So
Yeah.
either healer doesn't matter. Is going to start on this side with their back to the wall. The other healer is going to be on this side, on the opposite side, with their back on the wall. So
But which do you want?
I'm there, I think.
Alba's already on
Sorry?
the left. He looks like he's on the left side, so let's keep him on the
Yeah.
left side, Jinx. So
Okay.
you go on the right. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to stay there in this range and throw heals at the group as best you can. You're a little far from the group, but you have to stay. You basically have to stay that far away, because what Thumbs will do is, based on his health, he's going to jump, and he's going to drop a big nasty AOE when he jumps. So we don't want those nasty AOEs to be anywhere in the group, because there's enough nasty AOEs in the group. That's why this fight kind of sucks. So when he jumps to you, okay. So if I can do this, so let's pretend. Let's pretend I'm kiting Films here. Okay, I'm gonna go up here so I don't accidentally pull him. So let's pretend I'm standing right here, so both healers can look what I'm doing here. So both healers, so say you're healing right here, and he jumps to you. So what you want to immediately do is roll dodge to a free spot, and then stay there and stay along the wall. And then when you wait for him to jump to you again. Then you roll dodge down the wall. So you roll down the edge, and then you work your way back to the other side as he jumps to you. So he's going to jump to you, drop a big AoE, you're going to roll dodge, get out of it, you wait for him to drop another big AoE, roll dodge, get out of it, and then you go to the edge, and then you're just going to walk along this edge like this. You're going to work
Okay.
your way. So when he
I'm
does
not
his jump,
clear on where I'm supposed to stand on the right side.
you see that pipe thing that's coming out?
Right here?
Yeah, right there. You see
Yeah.
that little circular, half circular, and the little light in the middle?
Okay, right there. Yep. Okay.
That's where you're starting.
Okay.
That's where you're starting off with. And then I start roll dodging left, and then work my way down to the wall. Make sure you're staying straight, because you don't want to go down that hallway, because you'll reset the boss if he jumps to you. So
Okay.
you work your way down. And what you're trying to do is heal as best you can, but
Mhm.
you want him to jump to you, because you're going to bleed these big nasty AOEs that you can't stand in.
Okay,
and
so does he target the ones who are furthest away?
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so he's going to
So
jump
we're
one.
bait.
You're bait, exactly. So he's going to jump once at the beginning, then he's going to progress to jumping twice, then he's going to progress to jumping 3 times in the same move. So for most of the fight, he's going to be jumping to both healers, or ping-ponging among the 2 healers. So, Alba, do you understand what you're doing?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so you're basically just staying along the wall, healing as best you can, and just just get out of the AoE, wait for him to jump to you. And then just get out of it and go to another clear spot, wait for him to jump to you again. But
Right.
don't go into the group, because we don't want the AoEs in the group.
Right.
All right, so Jinx, you're Templar, are you running Nova?
I can slot
Okay.
it, not
Can
right
you,
now, but yeah.
Can you slot Nova for this fight?
Okay, instead of
Instead of Barrier.
okay.
All right, and then Alba, if you can slide Nova. It's one of these things that we do on this fight to mitigate. There's a lot of outgoing damage. So what we'll do is, when the ads spawn, and so too many, what you're going to do, just like we did on the other boss, you're going to taunt. Now these ads are not going to reset. They're not going to like go. They're going to basically appear, and then they're going to when they die, they're going to disappear. So you basically want to pull them to the wall, like you did for the first boss. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so the wall directly south.
The wall directly ahead. Yeah, exactly. And Sarah, you just want to tank the boss on that wall as well. When he jumps, don't chase him, don't follow him, don't go anywhere. Just wait for him to come back.
Okay.
Yep.
Where's
I'm,
the Nova?
yep. When he does his jumping stuff, just wait. Just let him do his jumping mechanic. You just, he'll jump in, and when he's done, he'll come back to you. Just make sure you keep your taunt on him though. And then what we do is just burn. We just AOE burn the 3 of them. So when the ads are up, focus the ads. Very important to focus the ads and leave the boss alone. You can focus. You can have them cleaved in your damage, but like your single target skills need to go to the ads. The ads do a steel tornado, which will hit harder the longer. Every time they do it, it hits harder the longer the ads are up. So let's say they do a spin, it's 1,000 damage. The next time they do a spin, it's 2,000 damage. The next time they do a spin, it's 3,000. You get the idea, right? So you obviously don't want the ads up for very long. And then after 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that, they get enraged. Then they spin for double. So, and then film, they drop. And films when he's being tanked in the middle, he drops AOE's. He does an annoying mechanic called Manifest Wraith, where he's going to target someone. He's going to throw all kinds of AOE crap at them. So there's going to be all kinds of AOE crap on the floor. So typically, what you do as a DPS, because of the AOE crap, you see the octagon. So you start off like in the middle of the octagon, right up on the boss. And when he drops his AOEs, you back out of the AOEs because you can't stand in it, along to the edges of the octagon, but not anywhere near where the healers are standing. And then when the AOEs dissipate, you come back in. So you're doing like this little yo-yo thing where he's dropping AOE crap on the ground, you back out of it, and then you keep DPSing, and then you work your way back in, so on and so forth. So, and it's very easy to be caught by the AOEs. It's very easy to be caught by the Manifest Rate that he throws out, which lowers your damage. But basically on normal, he's not that big of a deal. But on vet, this fight is really difficult. Any questions from anybody?
No.
All right. So you have to see it to believe it. So when tanks are ready.
Wait a minute, Kelvar, any special time to use Nova, or just
Anytime
time it's up?
Every time the ads come out.
Okay, when the
When
ads are up.
When
To
the
stun
ads
them.
come out, yeah, wait for the tanks to bring them into the middle, and stack them
Okay.
on the boss and drop the Nova on all 3 of them.
Got it.
Alrighty. So we want to go all the way up as a DPS, go up on the boss. So because we want to control where these AOEs land. So take a step back off the boss a little bit. Wait for him to jump. Don't chase him. If you're DPS, don't chase him. If the ads are up, so step out of the AOEs and focus the ads. Step out of the AOE there. Okay, step out of the AOE. He's going to jump. Get out of the AOEs. Ads are down, step out of the AOEs, back up on the boss. We want to bait the AOEs to come here to us, so that's why we want to step up. And the boss is jumping. Step out of the AOEs real quickly, as quick as you can, and back. Back to the boss. Back to the boss, watch out for the AoEs. Okay, he's doing his jump maneuver. Okay, and he jumped to the tank that time, this stupid guy. Alright, grab the ads. If you can bring the ads in. Okay, let's get out of all the AoEs. Should be standing on the very edge with all the. If there's pink AoEs on the ground, you do not want to be standing in it, even if it's not killing you. Trust me. Wait for the ad. Okay, now the add everybody back in. Everybody out of all the AoE crap. Alright, back up on the
Kara,
boss.
can you move forward a little bit? You're too far back.
I'm trying to get out of the red.
I know, but you're gonna. I don't want you to grab the boss.
Okay, ads are up. Alright, everybody out of the AoEs as best you can. Out of the AoEs. Okay, ads are down. Oh, he reset.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, watch how close you guys are getting to the edges of the especially Jinx, so make sure he doesn't jump too far to the right there.
Staying left.
Yeah, on the right, on your side, Jinx, so make sure, because you reset on us.
Yeah, I haven't gone past. I don't
If somebody
think.
goes, if somebody goes too far over there, he'll jump to the person and reset and keep fighting.
Okay.
Alright, focus ads.
Jump to the
Reset
one
again.
side. I know that.
Reset. Oh, Alba, you're way. Oh, Alba, that's too far. You don't want to go that far back.
I'm trying to stay out of his AoE.
Yeah. So Alba, you never want to go. You see where I'm standing here? You see where
Yep.
I'm jumping? Look, you never want to go farther than this. You want to go this way.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You never you're standing. Yes. You don't want to go. You want to go this way. Next time. You don't want to.
Yep.
No. Don't go that way. Go this way. Because if he jumps to you, he's going to reset. He's going to reset the fight.
Right.
Okay? You never want to go farther than where I was just standing.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Come along here to where I'm standing. See where I'm standing? Yeah, like right here. Stop. Yeah, stop right there. Yeah. You can come all the way here, but don't go that way. Don't go too far that way.
Right.
Ads are up. Finish up the ads. So Jinx, you can come all the way like to here. You see where I'm standing? You can come all the way like along to here. So okay, now go this way. So now come back to here. You don't want to be you don't want to be in there. You want to be here because you don't want farther back, right where I'm standing. I know it's difficult, but you have to be where I'm standing. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you
Can't
don't want to
see.
be. Yeah. Trust me, you do not want to. It's hard. It's hard to get the heals there, but if you're any closer, what will happen is the AoEs will land in the group.
Okay.
And Alba, the same deal, unless you get pulled. Did they pull you?
Not full.
Okay.
Shoot.
All right, this way. This is better over here. Like,
Okay.
yeah. So
I
do
will next time.
Yeah. So when he jumps, I do. The next place I come is here. Then the next place I come is like here.
Got
Actually,
it.
here, yeah, okay. And then I work my way back the other way. Go back to the beginning, okay? Now come to where I'm standing, okay? Very good, yeah, yeah, right there. Well, you jumped to me that time. Because I'm leaving to try to tell you where to stand. Where's KRF?
Up on the corner.
Try and get her.
Okay,
Target.
On the left-hand side.
Okay, getting her up.
very good. Focus the edge, get out of the AoE.
Right. Whoop. Be careful you're not in the...
Shoot. There's just no room
Roll
there.
dodge, Alba, roll dodge, yeah. It's quicker to get out of that. Alright, DPS, let's all gather, stack on me real quick. So we can control the jumping. Okay. Okay. Add you up. And trust me, you do not want to reset this fight on Zed.
No, yeah.
Absolutely. I believe you.
Bad enough resetting him on normal.
I got everybody. Okay, maybe you can die now this time. Okay, jump number 1. Jump number 2. Move to this nice spot. Very perfect spot, Alba. Perfect. Just kill the boss, ignore any ads if they come up.
Yep.
Good job, guys. Took a lot longer than it was supposed to, but we got through it.
Wow.
Good job, guys.
He aspired to great things, but also terrible.
Now,
I walked with gods. My mistake was believing I could keep out.
Kathy,
Now-
what say you?
I'm going through the door.
Yep, saw it.
now, this is the final boss fight. Now, this fight kind of takes a long time to explain because it's kind of deep. It's kind of detailed, so bear with me.
Cool.
1 second here. Okay. All right. So first thing I want to cover. Okay. So Mr. Big Guy. So Sarah, you're gonna take this big guy. You see this little grate here on the floor. This little grate right here. You see the one directly to the boss's right there, or left rather. The one that's right over there. You see that little grate? You see this right here? You see the other one directly going down the. Okay. So that's that's basically where you want to hold the boss. Somewhere like in between these two, like center in between. You can around right around that one or center between these two little pipe things here. That make sense?
Yes.
All right. Okay. And then he's not a big deal. So you basically now what I do when I tank this guy, I stand all the way. You stand all the way up on him. Almost on his feet. He has a swipe mechanic. You could get away with, you can block it on normal, but on that you'd have to roll dodge it or he'll one shot you. So you're blocking him normally, and you just watch out for his swipes. If he does a swipe, just practice roll dodging it. But you can't. But on normal you can block it so don't overthink it. So you can perma block him on normal and just dodge your rolls. But you want to stand all the way up on him so you keep him nicely positioned, and his AOE's he'll be positioned. He'll be looking at you, and he won't be looking at somebody else because he lobs spit AOE's at people he's looking at, or people that he can see. So life will be good. And so So you have the most boring job in the trial, basically. All right. So when he does his mechanic called Storm the Heavens, which I'll explain to everybody else, what you want to do is you want to just do a box. You want to do like a little box thing like this, and avoid the circles that are on the ground. I'm making the box a little short. I mean, you do a little longer. I just don't want to pull them. So by box, I mean you just want to just run around in the box. That makes sense. So they don't hit you. Okay. All right. So, who wants to be? So the healers are divided into two areas of the floor. One's going to be the tank healer, and you're only worried about healing the tank, and one's going to be the group healer where you're healing everybody else. So the tank healer is actually not that easy a job. So who wants to do it?
Alba, what do you want to do?
I'll let you be the tank healer because I am working at the disadvantage.
Okay. All right. So Jinx, all right, so you might as well learn this now. So what I would probably do.
Thank you.
Typically on this fight, as the tank healer, when you're learning this fight, you may want to wear a health-based set like Plague Doctor as your second set. Like you might want to do like an SPC Plague Doctor. On normal, don't worry about it too much. It's fine.
Oh, is this where I want to switch my sets?
Yeah, on normal. Yeah, on vet you have on vet when you're learning this fight. I strongly recommend you wear a healing-based, a health-based set like Plague Doctor or a crafted set like Spectre's Eye, which gives you major evasion for which gives you a lot of major evasion uptime. But you can be easily taken out by these spit lobs. So what you want to do, you can follow me. If you want to follow, you can follow me, Jinx. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to start off like around here. Okay. And then just like the films fight, he's going to lob crap at you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to roll dodge and roll to here and set up shop.
Okay.
So he's going to lob crap at you again. And you just work your way around the arena. You have to roll, dodge, sprint, do whatever you got to do to get out of it. Like you have to do it fast. And then roll, dodge, sprint, get out of it. And you get to this lamp post here, you just go back the other way.
So I'm just doing like a semicircle.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And all you're focused on is throwing heals and shards at the tank.
All right. So again, let me ask you: do I want to put on my Hollow Fang Spell Power Cure?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine for normal.
Okay.
All I'm saying is on vet, sometimes a healer will wear, a set with a lot of health to learn the fight.
Okay.
You can heal it on vet without the health based set, but trust me, like, what's your health pool right now? 26K is probably okay. Even on vet it would probably be okay. So but basically, trust me, you have to really work to get out of these AoEs, and they're not. And he's lobbing at you all the time, so it's not easy to get out of. Okay. Okay, so the off tank, what you're going to do is you're going to be positioned over. You can stay here, Jinx. By the way, you don't have to.
Perfect. Thank you.
I mean, you can stay where I initially put. So off tank, you're going to position yourself like around over here. You're going to be like in here, waiting on the wings. Because we're not doing the higher difficulty modes. Like if we had intentionally skipped one of those bosses, and not fought them upstairs, they would show up down here, very similar to Cloud Rest. And so you would be responsible for taking them on, but we're not, so you don't have to worry about it. So you're watching for the main tank. If the main tank goes down, you have to pick them up, and then you're just watching, and then you're the reservoir of first resort. So if either the tank or the healer goes down, but what you want to do when you're rezzing, you want to stay far back. You want to range the res as best you can and stay back as far as you can. Because the boss is not going to stop lobbing AoEs because he killed somebody. So you will become the person he'll lob AoEs at, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If you have to do reses. So get the res off as quickly. So you're the reser of first resort. So either the tank, if the tank goes down, pick up the boss and leave the healer alone, even if the healer is dead. Don't try. So you have to, because the boss will turn and start facing the group, and he'll start lobbing stuff at the group, and he'll wipe the group.
Okay.
All right. So if
if I have to pick him up because the tank dropped, you want me to go to where the tank is now or stay here?
No, where you have to tank him where I told Sarah to tank him.
Okay.
So you have to go, because we want to control where he's standing and what he's looking at. That makes sense?
So he looks in the direction of Jinx.
Yeah, yeah. He's lobbing it. Yeah, he's looking in the direction of Jinx. So okay. So for everybody else, okay. So that nice little chart corresponds to lanes. So this boss has a mechanic called Storm the Heavens. So what you want to do during Storm the Heavens, I'm going to go up a little bit. All right. So you want to go all the way up on the boss when he's out when we're fighting him. There's going to be a mechanic called Storm the Heavens. What you need to do is backpedal to avoid the AoEs being lobbed at you. He's going to lob AoEs at everybody. So what you want to do, you want to backpedal straight back in your lane that you were assigned. And the reason why the lanes are assigned this way so you don't cross each other, because I'm getting AoEs lobbed at me, you are getting AoEs lobbed at you, your neighbor's getting AoEs lobbed at. So basically what happens, if you get hit by one AoE, it hits you for like 10 or something, whatever K damage it hits you, and then it doubles the next time it hits you. And then I don't know if it doubles after that. I'll bet you can't take more than 2 of those at all. And normally you may be able to take, but it doubles every time. The damage you take doubles every time it hits you, and it's not like a light touch. It'll take out like half your health. So the second time you hit you is a one shot, unless you're really healed up and shielded. It's almost guaranteed to be a one shot. So that's why we put people in lanes. So you backpedal in your lane, and then so when you're up on the boss, it's if you're anywhere, it's very important to figure out where your lane is and get back into your lane. So the way we're going to do this is, Madams, I assigned you to lane number 1. So you're going to stand here. You're going to stand right here where I am. You're going to start right here where I am right now.
Okay.
Okay. The person who's assigned. Okay. So Liralo, or if I'm pronouncing it Liro, you're in lane 2, so you'd be here, right? So you're just going to go forward and backwards like this. That makes sense?
Yes.
Forward and backwards. Whenever he does the Storm the Heavens mechanic, you just go back. Lane number 3 would be here.
Do you go back and try to block at the same time? Does it
No blocking. Do not stop and block. You're just backing up as fast as you can.
Okay.
All right, you can.
Be right back.
All right, so this is lane 3, so you're going up, back, like this. Make sense?
Okay.
Okay, I'm in lane 4. So Alba, you're here. So come here.
Just a minute.
So you're in between these round things.
Yeah. So Alba, you're going straight up, and then whenever he does the Storm the Heavens, you're going straight back.
Okay.
Straight up, and then we just Storm the Heavens, you're going straight back. Straight up, straight back. Let's see. Hawk, you're in lane 6. So that would be like here.
Yep. Okay. Coming around.
I mean, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Hawk is in. Who's in lane 5? KRF is in lane 5. Yeah, so you're here, KRF. Yeah, something like here. And Hawk is in lane 6. So lane 6 would be like here.
Yep. Okay. Coming around.
All right. Okay, Arfo, I can't go over there because we'll pull them. But then in Arfo, you're in lane 7.
Okay.
And Preston, you're in lane 8. And so very similar to so you can't go over there now because we'll pull them if you do that. All righty. So you go up to the boss and then you diagonally work your way back from the boss anytime you just Storm the Heavens. That's the easiest way to do it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. And that way you'll most likely not be in somebody else's lane, and then you can avoid your AoEs. I will say lanes 1 and 2 and 7 and 8 are the hardest lanes because you have little room to backpedal. So you may have to do. So I'll come over here for Madams, because I have this problem when I do this on Vet, being in lane 1 because I'm in lane 1 a lot. So Madams, so you may have to do. So like you're here, you may have to do one of these things. You may have to come back here, like this and up.
Oh, okay.
To avoid them. So you be the so you may have to do a mini box. You don't want to go too far over here because Lyra will have to do the same thing. So her box should be going this way, going to the left. So if you have to do a box move, and, by a box I mean you come all the way back here, and then you move a little bit over to the left, and then you continue to go up. So you're continually avoiding them.
Okay.
So the main thing you're trying to do is backpedal and avoid being hit by the loud AoEs. All right, so this boss isn't fun enough. Periodically, he's going to every 5 seconds. Well, basically, he's when we start the fight after the first jump, which I'll get into. Not even after after the first jump, he's going to summon a protector ad. The protector ad is a little dwarven ad. He's going to go somewhere around the arena. So basically, what we'll say, if he goes on this side of the arena, we'll say protector exit. So we'll say protector exit if he goes over there. If it's like in the middle, we'll say protector center or middle. And if the protector goes over here, we'll say protector entrance. So if you're in lanes 1 through 4, you focus the protectors on the entrance. Okay? And then the ones in the middle as well. And if you're lanes 5 through 8, you're focusing on any protections that show up on the exit side. So that way, if you're in lane 1, you should not be coming over to do the protectors on the exit, because what will happen is everybody's lanes will get all messed up, and then you'll do Storm to Heavens and you'll get messed up. But if a protector has to go down, it still has to go down, if that makes sense. Okay, so the protector puts a shield on the boss. The boss cannot be damaged while the protector is up. So the protector has to go down ASAP. So, I don't know, Alba, do you run Ellie Drain?
What?
Elemental Drain from the Destro staff. Are you running that by any chance?
No, just a moment. Elemental
Drain on the Destro staff. I can run it if you can't.
No, I don't think so.
All right, I'll run it. I'll run it then. Because as the healer, what I do always, when the protectors come up, I run over and I LE drain the protector, so it's quicker for the DPS to burn it down.
Does the protector ever come on this side?
The protector's never going to come over to where you are, Jinx.
Okay.
He may come a little close if on the entrance side, but he's not going to come all the way up there where you are.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about him.
Alrighty? Okay, so now, if that were it, that would be good. But the boss has one more mechanic at 90%, at 75%, at 50%, and at 25%. He's going to jump, and you cannot be anywhere in the arena, really, or you're dead, even on normal. Only the tanks can take the jump, but no one else can really. Jinx, you're going to be all the way in the back, so you don't really. I didn't really explain Storm that happens to you because you really are not impacted by it. You're all the way in the back there. It's never going to hit you, or it should never hit you anyway. So he's going to jump at 90%, 75%. So like if you're DPSing, just keep an eye on his health. He's going to jump, and you cannot be anywhere in the arena. So, and when he does his jump, you need to be. If you're on 1 through 4, you need to be like here, like in this little area, like in here. You can't be anywhere, this little area here. If you're in lanes 1 through 4, you need to be like here. You can't really be anywhere else or you're dead.
Okay.
If you're in lane 3 or lane 4, you can get away with being like back here, all the way back on this. Like if you don't have time to get over there, you can be like, so if you're in lane 3, you can be, or lanes 5 and 6, you can be all the way along this edge, but you really have to be along this edge.
Okay.
Against the wall.
Against the wall, yeah. You cannot be here. You need to be here. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yep. Because otherwise you're dead, even on normal. And then Alba, the same thing. You need to be either on one of the two sides. So what I would do is pick one of the sides and go to that side as the healer, because people are still going to need heals. So you don't want to come back here by yourself, because only you will be getting healed.
Right.
All right. So typically you want to go over to the exit side so you can help heal. Okay. So during the jumps, you're going to get a small AoE circle around under your feet. So ideally, you don't want to overlap those AoEs. And once you get along the walls, don't move around, because you don't want to move the AoEs. If two people are standing in the same AoE, you take increased damage. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Where
All
does
right.
7 and 8 go?
7 and 8, you're just going to go to that back wall. I can't go there because you can't.
Right, but the
Yeah.
back wall there is sufficient.
The very back wall, yeah. You have to be right along that back wall.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yep. That's sufficient, yeah. The very, that very back, and then he's going to jump a total of 4 times. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you were standing there now, you would aggro the boss, but yeah. All right, and so you need to be standing right along that back wall, or you're basically dead. If you're anywhere else, you can block and shield. If you're a magic attune, what I recommend is that you only shield, because Zos does this stupid thing where if you put a shield on, like Harness Magicka, and you block, you take damage. If you put a shield up and you don't block, your shield takes damage, but you don't. And don't ask me why Zos does that, but because theoretically, I think it's not supposed to work. I think maybe blocking is ahead of being shielded, but you're not. If you're blocking and shielding, and it doesn't do enough damage to go through the shield, it should not damage you, but it does. So I don't know why, but who can explain Zos? All right, now if you thought that was all the mechanics, wait, there's more.
Like Ronco.
All right. Okay. The last mechanic is when the boss is under 25% health, he's going to inflame half of the floor. So typically, one of the sides of the floor won't be covered, like the exit side or the entrance side. So we may say something like entrance is safe. I may say something like or exit is safe, which means that if you go over there, you won't be impacted by the flame. The fire happens too fast for you to really get overly worried about it, so don't worry about going over there. But if you happen to be close enough where you can, then that'll influence. Okay, well, I'm near entrance, so I'll make sure I'll just go over the entrance real quick to get out of the flame, and I'll get back into my lane. And then that flame will put a dot on you, which can be purged. So typically, both healers are on purge on this fight. And typically, the off tank especially will run purge. The main tank does not need to run purge unless you want to purge yourself. Alrighty. All right. So it's a long explanation. It takes me a long time to explain it. But does anybody have any questions?
Yes.
How do you want to do the reses?
Okay. So when the boss, anybody can res. The only time you cannot res is during Storm to Heavens. So when the boss does his jumps, the first jump, he does a Storm to Heavens immediately after the first jump. So after he does his jumps, then don't do any reses, get in your lanes for the Storm to Heavens. But any other time, try to res the person. Ideally, try to res the person in your next lane, but we're not going to have that luxury. Because people haven't done this before, people are just going to be dying all over the place. So just do the res. Just trust me. So I like to be surprised, but just get whoever you can. If you're in lanes 1 and 8, I'd like you to be the first persons to go back there to get the tank or the tank healer if as resers, if the off tank can't do it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Do you want Warhorn?
You don't worry about Warhorns because you're not gonna hit anybody. The main tank or the off tank and the group healer can do Warhorns, but not from your perspective, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because you're never gonna hit anybody with it.
Got it.
Alrighty. Anybody? Okay, so I think I got everything. Anybody have any questions? So for the people who haven't seen it, you just have to see it to believe it. So
yeah.
Hopefully,
right.
Let's go. All right. If you can nudge them over a little bit more to the to your right, to your left rather. 96%. 94. 93. All right, he's going to be jumping, so start working your way over to the sides. Range him from the sides. He's going to be jumping. He's jumping. Get over to the very edge. Jump number 1. Jump number 2. Jump number 3. And jump number 4. Okay, get in your lanes. He's going to be doing Storm to Heavens. He's going to immediately go into a Storm to Heavens. Get into your lanes.
Well, we're all dead.
Boss,
Everybody's going up on
okay, now he's doing the Storm to Heaven.
Ah, I'm down.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Storm to Heavens is over. Protect your center. I mean, protect your left. I mean, exit.
Tank down.
Yes, thank you.
I see what you mean about people
Yeah.
dying all over the place.
Once you're
It's not
res,
letting-
get a work on getting reses.
Both tanks are down.
Alrighty.
I got my Necro. I'll get him.
Okay.
All right. Get in your lane. Okay. Storm the Heavens. Kite. No reses.
Dead again. Oh, I'm down.
Madams, if you can get Jinx.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
I got
Oh,
it.
you got her.
Getting...
Oh.
Shoot.
Ah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Resing Sarah. Okay, get ready to kite. All right, and try to get into your lanes. Okay, Storm the Heavens. The boss's position off, so lanes kind of don't mean anything at the moment. All right, all right, and then Sarah, once you can get them reset, then we can get back into our positions. Protect your entrance. Very good. Get in your lanes. I got the res. I got the res. You take the boss.
Got a mag rope too.
Yeah, if the boss goes down, you're not resing anybody. I mean, if the tank goes down, you immediately take the boss. Don't res anybody. Okay, kite. Alrighty. Resing Arpa. And resing Tesla.
Thank you.
Okay, he's at 84%. You can get all the way up on the boss. I recommend getting close to the boss, almost like melee, so that you have room for kiting. Protect your exit. Okay, kite.
Down again.
Oh, down again too.
Very good.
I can get Jinx. Got her.
Very good.
Thank you.
Ah, I'm down.
Nope.
I'm getting Arfo.
Just got nailed again.
Yeah, me too.
I got her.
Thank you, too many.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, you gotta wait that. You got to wait those AOE's out. Or if you can res from distance, that's perfect. Okay, 79%. Start working your way. 78. Protect your exit. Yeah, take the protector down first. Hey, kite. Drop what you're doing, kite. Okay, the protector's down, 78%. So start working your way to the edges. 77%.
Protector in the exit.
Of course, of course. Why not? All right. Protector should be down
Uh-oh.
now. Okay, it's down.
Protector's down.
You lose taunt. Hey, kite.
Ah, down.
Okay, he's jumping. Get over to the edge. Get over to the edge. Get the res. Yeah.
Thanks, Tunes.
Okay.
I'm down.
No good. I told you.
And I'm up against the wall.
Yeah, you're
No.
right. I'm getting her up.
You got to drop the res on
Ah.
when he's jumping because you take too much
Okay,
damage.
Stay there. Don't move, Kate.
Protect your,
Oh yeah.
protect your
Okay,
center.
you're right.
Yeah, even when you're along the wall, you take too much damage to do reses.
Thank you.
Okay, kite.
Get out of that stuff. Dodge roll. Yep, that's it. Cool.
All right, everybody back. Reset our positions.
Back.
Protect your center. But you want to be up with the group as well. You don't want to be all the way back there. When there's no storm to heavens, you want to come up, because otherwise the group won't be getting heals. So
Get
you have to. It's like a yo-yo, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah. I just got back in games.
Protect your center. Protect your exit. Protect your exit. Okay, kite. You drop what you're doing, kite.
I'm
Protect
dead.
your. I got KRF. All right, protector is down.
Down.
All right. So if you have things like ultimates and things like that, wait for protector to go down, then immediately do your ultimate. That's the best time to drop it. Because the protectors, there'll be a protector, new protector every 5 seconds. Within 5 seconds, whenever the boss goes down.
Down.
Down now, right under him.
Yep.
Just wait a second.
All right, you're good. Okay, his boss is at 57%. So start keeping in mind, we'll need to get over to our side for the jumps. 55. Okay, it's kiting. Protect your center. Protect your center. Okay, now kite. I'm gonna go straight back. Okay, 54%.
Protector up again.
53. Protector center. Protector is down. Okay, when you start getting over, 52%. Get over, get over. Oh, he's kiting now, so kite. Okay, and he's jumping immediately after a kite.
Protector exit.
All right, if you can get reses. So we need Lirelel and myself.
Darn it.
I couldn't get over to the edge.
Down.
Protector's down.
It's down.
Oh, thank you. You have the boss. Okay.
Protectors at the gate again.
Yep. They're very annoying. If you haven't figured that out by now.
Ah, thanks, Cal.
And persistent.
Oh,
Kite.
here we go.
Ah, dang it.
I'm down.
Hey guys, I turned my speaker on, so if my
Almost
dogs go
made it.
ballistic, sorry.
Oh, did I get that? Okay. Main tank
Oh.
is down.
Protector
I'll get him.
I got him.
Okay.
Your protector up?
Yeah, buddy exit.
Protector exit.
Okay,
All right,
there we
everybody
go.
kite.
Protector down.
I'm
Getting her up. Protector coming in.
Okay. Protector exit.
God, there you go.
Thank you.
Alright, back to the
Protector's
boss.
down.
Oh, I got a
Okay, kite.
bug on me.
Protector entrance. Excuse me. Protector down. Protector coming in the center. Alright, Protector is down. Kite. Protector exit, I mean entrance. Alright, 29%, get ready to get over to the side. 27. 26, get over to the side. Of course he does this. Of course he does this
Protector
stupid
exit.
storm to heavens. He's jumping.
Oh, I'm dead. Ran right into it.
Safe. Out of the way.
Ah,
Alright, he's gonna be putting fire along the
Protector
floor.
in the
Ah.
rear.
Uh-oh.
Okay, exit is safe.
Thanks.
Thank you.
thank you, Kelvar.
Payback. Protector's down.
Very good, let him have it. Just watch out for the new Protector, it's gonna be out anytime. Okay, incoming fire. Exit is safe.
Protector.
If healers have purge, if a couple people need purges. Okay, kite. If you don't worry about it.
Ah, darn it.
I got the tank.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
I mean, I had the res on the tank, is what I mean.
Protector's down.
Entrance is safe. Where's Tesla? I see. Okay.
I'm right behind his tail.
Where is the Protector? There it is. Protector up.
Where?
Protector exit.
Where?
Thank you.
I bring it back second.
With the healer down. Kite.
I've got Alpha.
I'm down.
Protector by the entrance.
Thank you.
Damn it.
With healer down.
No.
Why can't I put that?
Where's the healer?
I'm getting elbow up.
Okay, very good.
11%.
Yep, hang in there.
Kite.
Protector up.
Protector center.
I'm down again.
Alright, once the fire's over, try to get you.
Protector's down.
There's a Protector right in front of me.
Is there?
Yeah,
Where?
that's-
Okay, and exit. Exit is safe for fire. Okay, everybody get in your lanes and kite.
Protect us down.
And I'm down again. I think I need to heal my equipment.
The boss is gone.
Ah, did it.
Oh my gosh, awesome.
Congrats,
alright.
guys.
Great.
Wow,
Woohoo.
guys.
The first time I've done that.
I'm
So
without vibe. Wow.
And don't forget to talk to this guy by the entrance.
It's the first time I've done this one too. Huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've died this many times.
This is a very humbling trial.
Yes, it is.
You have done a great set. The Asylum Sanctorium will remain.
Wow.
Nice
I
work.
mean,
Recovery.
just all the dodging and everything.
I
kept
couldn't even-
running out of stamina.
And so many
Okay.
places to go and keep
But
track
I'm
of.
glad all
Yeah.
this is
I couldn't even imagine this on vet.
Got
I
a
mean,
lot
it's
of
got to
work
be
before we're ready
nuts.
for victory. So,
Yeah.
you know, man.
Thank you, Kelvar.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
thank you.
That
Thank you,
was
Kelvar. It was really
excellent.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks.
Kelvar. With your instructions, I actually did so much better in this trial than I've ever done.
Yeah, same
Oh,
here.
good.
in the
Same
sessions
here.
that I've participated. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here. So, yeah, hopefully understanding the mechanics, even if you don't do them perfectly, it gets you a long way towards. Like, I got mad at myself because I got caught by a jump. Otherwise, I would have. Otherwise, I think let me see. Hang on a minute. See, this is just for. Let me see here. It's just for informational purposes. So that's how many times people die there. So
Oh my. I really am
Where is
bad.
that showing
Uh,
up?
the MSD was the
Maybe I better not
Oh,
do these
okay.
anymore.
Oh wow.
I'm at 12.
yeah, so just for
Hey.
informational purposes. So don't But anyway,
But
Jinx
you
did,
win
I
the
think, did a
prize,
very-
Kathy.
Yeah,
I 5 times got kicked out of the game once.
yeah.
It took me a minute to get used to the getting back on the wall and plus the little kites, because usually when you're back against the wall, there are AoEs all around you and there's no place to kite over there.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
So it took me a little while. I got hit
Yeah.
a couple of times unexpected and
It's
wasn't.
actually very good because a lot of healers struggle with being the tank healer, especially on vet. But
Well, one of my problems was it seems like I had stamina problems. So I'm wondering if there's like a health set that also boosts stamina for that fight. Because my magicka was pretty good. It was fine. But my stamina, I have never suffered with stamina before. But because of all the roll dodging, I was just like, wow, I can't get out of this because I don't have the ability to roll dodge.
you could have your monster set be medium pieces.
They are medium. Well, no, okay. My sentinel is not my symphony. That's true.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
could get an extra. I think I have an extra symphony piece, a helm that's medium.
Yeah, if you're support, sometimes you may have multiple pieces of the same set in different weights for different scenarios. So one thing you might want to try is having your monster set be medium so you can roll dodge a lot. Well,
I
a little
can
bit
get a
more.
symphony medium helm.
Yeah, and see how that plays out. And then if you need more medium, then you could do an absorb stamina enchant on one of your weapons, for example. To give you a little bit more stamina.
That's a good idea.
Star sign, you have dots that give you lesser expensive roll dodge.
Yeah, or you could take, you could take tripods while, especially if you're alchemy max, you could take tripods instead of magica-based potions.
I am using tripods.
Oh, okay, you're already using so.
Yeah.
His press attack was my only nemesis. Every attack was fine, but this was... The cone attack killed me. Every time I couldn't roll dodge out, I was gone.
Okay. I'll just say this in general. Somebody whispered me, but I do log these trials that I'm in. So if you're ever interested in DPS numbers and you want to look at the trials, see how you did DPS wise, just DM me. I will give you a link to the log. Or if I mean, I don't know if you may have be set as anonymous. So I don't know if you know who you are. But most people are set as anonymous. But I don't post them, because some people, especially some people, are kind of sent. I mean, in most guilds, or trial guilds, people post logs anyway. So like your DPS is, whatever your DPS is public knowledge. But for social guilds, I never post it because some people may be a little bit, because they're not joining a guild and they're not joining a trials guild, that kind of thing. And you would show up on the logs as anonymous unless you gave ESO permission to have your @name published. So if you DM me on Discord, if you're interested, then I can give you the email you a link to the log after I post it for anybody that's interested.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm. But somebody whispered me asking if I had DPS stats, and that's the best way to get them.
Okay.
So anyway,
everybody's
thanks everybody.
Shock.
Very nice, Kelvar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kelvar, thank you so much.
Thanks everybody.
Thank you.
So
And
what's on the schedule? I'm just curious what are we doing next week?
Well, that's what I was just going to bring up. What do you suggest?
I don't have any suggestions unless
okay.
you.
Anybody else?
I'm going more what they want to run.
Anybody else? Any ideas?
If I'd love to try to do a rock groove.
I know we've been thinking about that, but I don't know.
Which one?
Rock Grove.
Well, I'm not here next week, so I shouldn't even say. At some point, I would love to do Halls of Fabrication.
And it depends on what time I drag this carcass out of bed too.
And for me, it's kind of tough. Sometimes I can go, sometimes I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we'll come up with something. I'll look at it, and if there's something anybody really wants to do, please message me in Discord, because that always helps me come up with a decision. I just started with some easier ones a few weeks ago, because we had some newcomers that hadn't done trials.
That's appreciated.
So just please let me know.
Actually, everybody did a really good job. I mean, most of the lane discipline is really the hardest thing to teach new groups, and I thought the lane discipline was really solid.
That really helped. That really helped, because otherwise, I remember just running all over the place, chasing the protectors and dodging and running. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
But having the lanes in this was really helpful.
Yeah, and as I said, like that is the toughest thing to teach new groups, is to stay disciplined and stay in lanes.
It's, I have to admit that happened to me. Well, went over to heal somebody, and I got lost where I was.
Yeah. No, I always want to be lane 1. I liked it.
Okay.
Easy out.
Yeah, shh, quiet.
The position of the boss, okay?
Yeah, in general, as long as he's lobbing at the kite healer, at the tank healer, and he is not facing the group, he's fine. Which he generally was not. Which is fine. I probably would have had him a little bit more towards the entrance, but that's more of a nitpick. I mean, I thought he was fine otherwise. But as long as it's the main thing is you kept him turned the right way, so he's not lobbing AoEs at the group, because that's really what the whole strat is designed to do, is to keep him turned facing the other way, so that he's not because that's very, very, very disruptive if he's lobbing all that crap at the group.
That's really good.
So I thought the positioning was fine, personally.
You know what,
and then it just takes learning to tank him, because it's very unforgiving when you're tanking this boss because you don't have to really you have to be so alert on this boss because he can one shot you in a heartbeat. Although he's very easy to tank, but he can one shot you in a heartbeat. If you happen to look at your watch, for example, and you miss a swipe, you can which I've done. Trust me, because I'm only saying that because I've done that.
Huh.
So,
what do you think? What does everybody think about Kind's Aegis next week? Any idea?
I'm fine with it.
You're fine with it? That one.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm good
so
with
much
whatever
fun.
you want, since I don't know what they are yet.
Yeah. Well, I think it's got
you know what?
It's got enough difficulty to it, but I don't know. I enjoy it.
It's got the spicier ad pulls. Not as spicy as Rock Grove, but not.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to come up with something because then I think the week after we'll do Rock Grove.
Okay. So
Okay.
Kind's Aegis?
Yeah, let's do Kind's Aegis and then we'll do Rock Grove the week after.
All right.
Okay, good.
Yep,
good.
I better disappear, guys. We'll catch you.
Bye,
later.
Alba.
Care,
Thanks
Alba.
for coming.
See ya, Alba.
See you shortly.
Yeah, for sure.
Few hours.
Cyrodiil
Couple of
in
hours or more.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty.
what I'm thinking too, we might drop the run the next 2 weeks for the simple reason they got that white streak.
Oh yeah.
That'll be packed in there.
It'll be too hard for us to do it. Anyhow, we'll have a talk when we all get together later on.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Hawk.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hawk.
All right.
No
Okay.
worries.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Again,
Oh,
have a good week. I'll catch you next
You
time.
too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Bye.
much,
See you
Kelvar.
next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye.
Okay, guys.
Goodbye. I'm leaving.
Muted myself on
Bye-bye.
Discord, I believe. Yeah. We do this every Sunday at 12 noon Pacific time. We do a different trial with Kelvar.
Yeah.
Who's
I gotta go. I think my dinner's
KelvarJadeWalker.
almost ready, actually.
Hold on just a second. I'm going to do something
I
here.
can smell it cooking.
Okay, that's better. It's hard to talk when you're listening to other people. Anyway, we're doing every Sunday, 12 o'clock noon Pacific. We do a trial, a different one, and Kelvar is always leading us with instruction. And I have them up on YouTube as well. We've got about 4 or 5 of them up with him. Halls of Fabrication, Cloud Rest 1. No, they're all on normal at this point. We haven't progressed any further, but we are doing, we're getting a little more difficult because we've got some newbies and we don't want to really start messing with them too bad. Anyway, 12 o'clock noon on Sundays, up on YouTube. The link to my YouTube page is in the About page on Twitch, and I'd appreciate a follow in both if possible. And tonight at 5, which is 5 o'clock Pacific, we do a Cyrodiil run. Friday night we have a run just with Guild, Social Guild, fun stuff at 5 p.m. And then on Saturday nights we do a World Boss run, social. And they all get up there because we all enjoy playing together. So people from all around the world. Take care, have fun, and have a great weekend. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.